So, hello, welcome, and have a nice evening to everyone. Yeah, today we are back here on my channel with the fourth round of the TORA Cayman GT4 Cup. We had a 2 weeks break after the first 3 rounds. The last weekend we had the TORA 8 hours Indianapolis. That's the reason for the 1 week break, and then we had another week break for the US Thanksgiving. So quite some time went through till we are back again with that series. Today, let's show on the TORA Online Racing forum. We are driving round 4 on the Hockenheimring full circuit with 35 laps in those beautiful Cayman GT4 Cup cars. Let's see who we will see today in the race. For that we go into the TORA Online Racing Manager and there we can click into the element for today's race, and there we have the following entries. We won't see all of them today, just a few of them in the qualifying lobby and also just the lobby A of the race. So we won't see any of the names, all of the names. But we have for today 25, 28, 29, 30, 33 entries for today. So 33 drivers will race today. AA40 and McGrath for the Porsche Team Salzburg, then AMS Hurricane for the AMS YMI Here team, AMS Meet 212 for AMS Meet Dynamics, ART Distinct, the leader in the championship for the ART Esports by Squadios team, ART Kermit in the same team, ART Sinister for the Asia Racing team by SQD, AX4 Expanded, DDM Assassin, DDM Drive, DDM Jam, the 3 DDM drivers. For the EBT team we will see Phoenix and Tiago. FLA Fitty, GRT Arish 4, we will see him today again. Jimmy T 1996, we skipped HCR Chicane. Nerd Cyclist 11, P1R Heretic, PTG Eric, PTG Tavo, RSF1 Brundle, SFM Benedict, SFM Darkser. The names with the purple overlay means that they are the lobby hosts for the qualifiers. Then we have C1.1D, Stupid Squab, SVR Spectre, That Scotty Guy, TMS CK, TMS Hayden, TMS Smithy, Unseen Saint, Seppi1 Ninja, and X Absorb. Those are the 33 drivers we will see today. There we can see the 3 hosts. And yeah, those are our 33 drivers in that race. I just got an instruction by the organizers right now. So we will join DDM Jam soon. as soon as it's possible. Well, but till we get the invite, till we can join DDM Jam for the qualifying stream. Last week we had a pretty long stream here, the 8 Indianapolis hours. The stream was about 9 hours, something like that. And it was a really nice experience. Really appreciated that. I got the chance to stream the Lobby A over the whole race. And there was so much going on track with a really strong ESV team, ESV Andromeda. They won after the miles they drove on track, but unfortunately they got a few penalties, so in the end they came out behind the SGR team, and yeah, those won the 8 hours of Indianapolis last week. So I'm still waiting till I can join them. Yeah, also next week with round 5 we will have the last race and that little series. December 19, 2020 at the Nürburgring Nordschleife 9 laps. That will be a nice race. I'm really looking forward to this one. But also today's race at the Hockenheimring means to bring a lot of exciting action on track. So I'm really looking forward to this one. So I still cannot join him, so I will ask him if he can invite me, because I can't join him by myself. So I'm still waiting for an invite. Cause Forza doesn't let me join him. There's the invite. Great, thank you for that. So we are about to join the lobby, and as soon as we are in the lobby we are also switching into the lobby right now. Yeah, we have 5 drivers already in the lobby for the qualifying today. DDM Jam, he's the lobby host, he will host the qualifying. Then we have AX4 Expanded already in here, ART Kermit in here, ART Distinct, the championship leader, as I mentioned, EBT Tiago, AMS Meet 212 and AMS Huracan. Also EBT Phoenix just joined. And yeah, talking about the leader in the standings. Makes me thinking why not showing you the overall standings after the first 3 races. Here we are. Here we have ART Distinct on top of the leaderboard with 584 points and 1 win in the second round. He's on first position. Right behind him, just 14 points behind with 570 points, we have AMS Huracan. Also pretty strong races. Always finished in the first top 5 spots. DDM Jam in third spot with 552 points, a bit far more behind. We have SVR Spectre, really strong races from him, 1 second place and 1 first place in the last 2 rounds with 549 points, right behind DDM Jam. Unfortunately, that first race with the disconnect, otherwise we would have seen him more closer to ART Distinct, because he showed an incredible pace through those first 3 races. Then we have DDM Drive in 5th spot with 538 points. Good races from him. FLA Fitty 430 with 532 points. EBT Diego, also pretty good races from him with 529 points. ART Takashi, after he won the first race, it didn't went out that good for him after those races in the beginning. So winning the first race and just round 2 was a disconnect for him, and round 3 might be the same scenario. We have Absorb X with 522 points in 9th spot, and to complete the top 10 we have DDM Assassin with 518 points. So we already loaded onto the track, or we loaded the track in the lobby. So let's switch back into the lobby stream. We will have 20 minutes of qualifying here at the Hockenheimring. And we will see those. Right now there are 8 drivers. I guess a few will join, or maybe they are still split into more lobbies, so the qualifying lobby will be a bit emptier there already. So looks like everyone is ready to go, if we're not missing any other drivers. Let's see, we have, how many entries do we have for grid 1? For lobby 1 we have 11 entries. Diego is in the lobby. Kermit, Distinct Drive, Jam, Assassin, Unseen Saint is missing. ARG Sinister. Yeah, looks like 2 drivers are missing, but either way, we are joining on the track to start the qualifying for today's Hockenheimring race. So, and here we can see the cars driving around. Let's switch to the game cameras so we can follow them through the first lap, as we are here with Amos Mead. Hey Arish, how are you? How are you doing, man? I've seen you practicing with the others in the lobby right before I started the stream. Oh, they're a bit shaky from Amos Mead as he was driving through the fast right-hander there. Oh, so are you racing today or not? How did your race go? Ah, P7 from 17 drivers, that's really good. Congratulations to your finishing. Yeah, busy evening. Definitely looks like. Ah, yeah. Well, we started already with the qualifying. As we can see, Amos Mead here leaving the track and making his first run dirty. Yeah, so I hope I can see you again today in the stream for the race later. Wish you much success. Next weekend, 3 days, 4 races. Which races are you driving next week then? So let's switch to DDM Cham as he drove the first quick lap. Was just a standing start lap, but the standing start lap won't count cause the laps they drive after will definitely be faster. Oh, they're also a bit shaky from him. But we have seen that in the past already, that those cars are a bit shaky through those quick turns. NASCAR GT3. Oh, well, that's a lot. Then I guess you will have a fun evening, fun weekend next week. Yeah, that reminds me to the days when was it? 1 year ago, when I also drove like 2 or 3 races each weekend. That was a really fun time. "15 championships this year." Yeah, well, with lockdown and all the other stuff, you have a lot of time for Forza and ACC, so Yeah, that's fine. And after the first quick lap, we have EBT Tiago in first position. He drove the quickest lap, 1:46.33. We saw others driving faster times, but those were dirty, so the dirty laps didn't count. For example, we see ART Kermit with a 1:45.2. Yeah, well, I hope for a even better and funnier esports year next year, especially with all the yeah, for example, with the championships from the ACC starting, the GT Masters Season 2, and what was the other one? The Endurance Cup or Endurance Season in Assetto Corsa. I'm really looking forward to this one. And we have a new first one. It's ART Distinct, our championship leader, with a 1:45.187. Quick lap from that quick guy. Amos Huracan about 0.12 of a second behind him. DDM Chem third with a 1:45.7. He's around 4.5 tenths behind him on third place. And there we can see ART Distinct and DDM Chem and the other drivers behind him hunting for the quickest lap in the qualifying. But how fast he's driving that car is incredible to watch. 1:45.2. No better lap from ART Distinct, but Amos Huracan with the quickest lap now. 1:45.0. 1/10 quicker than ART Distinct. So here we will see a hunt for the quickest lap today between those two in the qualifying. Well, but we have to keep in mind that in the other lobby, lobby 3 it is, or maybe lobby 2, I don't know which of them, we have SVR Spectre also racing, and as I said, he's a really quick guy, so even though we see one of them in first position, there's a chance that a driver from another qualifying lobby can still run quicker than one of those here. So the results we see right now in the loop aren't the actual grid positions, because we have to wait what the other drivers in the other lobbies are burning into the asphalt. And as we can see with DDM Chem getting a faster lap time, also Kermit and also Amos Mead, we have 5 drivers in around, just around 5 tenths on such a long lap with 1:45 minutes. So they're incredibly fast. Oh, that was a bit too wide here for Amos Huracan. That won't be a clean run this time. Also ART Kermit had a 1:45.0, but I think that was a dirty run, otherwise he would have been Second, just 100th behind Amos Huracan. I can see Amos Mead here backing up. Maybe he's trying to let himself fall back behind his teammate and trying to push for a quicker lap then. Yeah, that's also one of the qualifying tactics. Set your car next or behind the quicker driver and try to adapt his racing line, his braking points to get the maximum out of the car. So, did we have any changes? Oh, Amos Mead with a spin there, came out on the curb and yeah, lost the grip there and spun around, but luckily he didn't crash with his car. We have DDM Drive coming to a halt in the first corner. So maybe he's taking a little break or he's already happy with his lap. At the moment he's 7th with a 146.179. So let's switch to ART Kermit as he's hunting for a better grid position and for a better lap time. So now we're coming on to the finish line there. What will we see? Oh, there was a 144.9 by Distinct, but it was a dirty one, and ART Kermit with the quickest lap at the moment in here. 144.9 for him. The first one to get into the 44s. Also his teammate ART Distinct, but as I said, his lap time is dirty, so he's not climbing up in the grid board. Yeah, that means we have now ART Kermit in first position, Amos Huracan 1/10 behind him and another 10th behind Huracan. We have ART Distinct, so it's really close on top. Of that qualifying table. And also, as we can see, ART Kermit here driving around the circuit with his Porsche. Really calm, no much shakes there. He's handling it really well. So this thing with a 145.3, no better lap for him. Kermit this time with a 145.2, and DDM Champ with a little mistake there, lost some time. So he's not able to gain anything. So let's switch to him. AX4 expanded, as we see many more drivers parking their cars on the side of the track. DDM Drive, EBT Tiago and Amos Meet. So they feel all good with their lap times, so they won't be able to improve in the qualifying. Yeah, AX4 expanded in his Stellantis livery with many manufacturers on both sides of his car, and with the number 963. So any changes this time around? No, but ART Kermit with another quick lap, 144.9, and he was able to get a bit quicker than before, but the qualifying is over. As we can see, the cars parking now in turn 1. Also no improvement from AX4 expanded, and all the cars are coming to a halt in that first turn here. So, looks like the lap times are noted, because we see AX4 expanded driving around again. Now coming through the Mobile 1 corner, driving into the Motodrome, through the Sachs curve. Pretty nice track. Really like to drive around here with any of the cars. Doesn't matter if it's Formula 1 in the Formula 1 races or any other cars you can race here on Forza. Always nice to drive on the Hockenheimring, especially with the Nord curve, which doesn't look that difficult, but with that curb on the inside and with that really tight exit in the end, it's a really hard track. Now through the Parabolica and braking into the hairpin. Yeah, really nice to see him driving around here. And not much left till the 20 minutes are over. So we will get sent back into the yeah, now we get back into the lobby screen. There we are. So that was it with the qualifying. In this lobby here we have, let's check if we find the drivers. We have ART Kermit with a 1:44.9, he's the quickest in that lobby. Amos Hurricane with a 1:45.0, second quickest. Then ART Disting 1:45.1 for him. That makes him third fastest. After him comes, let's see, DDM Champ with a 1:45.4, Amos Mead with a 1:45.5, and then we have two drivers in the 46, EBT Diego with a 1:46.0 and DDM Drive with a 1:46.2, and in the end comes AX4X Bandit with a 1:47.0. Thanks for the follow, Pitstop UK. I hope you enjoy the stream and the racing action on track. So some of the drivers left the lobby. X4X Bandit, EBT Diego, they left here. The AMS drivers. Well, I guess we will see P2 in qualify. Oh, that's nice. What time were you driving? 1:45.9. So in this lobby there were 5 quicker drivers. So that makes you at least P7 in the grid. Well, but it's still a good lap. Brought you into, I guess it brought you into the first lobby. So I think we will see you later on track here. Yeah, but now as you mentioned it, you definitely have to prove it later. I really want to see that. So, and as we're waiting for all the others, maybe we can drive 1 or 2 laps around here. So let's just join the race and drive around here with the others. It was 3 qualifying lobbies. But I guess for the race it will be 2 lobbies, because otherwise it would be 2 less drivers. Oh, damn. Yeah, we were 8 drivers here, and also in another lobby around 8 or 9 more drivers. Actually, I have to say that car isn't that difficult to drive with that build up. No! Damn it. Yeah, you can definitely use the Cayman in any how do I say, in any kind of racetrack. Doesn't matter if you need speed or handling, you can get this car in on all of the tracks quick. Oh. Ah. Yeah, it definitely makes fun to drive this one. Oh really, I didn't know that. Well, actually I have to say I never tried it to build it up with over 600 horsepowers. Yeah, just Yeah, I raced it for the DSK season where we had just the Cayman GT4 CS, but with the 835 build up, and I really liked it, but I didn't compete that often because of a bad internet connection, so I just drove one race there. But it was a lot of fun to drive that car. So we see the first driver back in here, EBT Diego is joining. So it seems like the drivers are getting their invites now. Yeah, then we had the Forza GT Masters where we were driving the GT3 cars. Yeah, that's true. With a cup, you don't need to check for a BOP or anything else. Just one car and that's it. We started one season at the beginning of the year and it ended around April, I think. So in 2020. So we're loading the track in the lobby already. We can see here 36 laps. That means 35 laps in race speed and one warm-up lap before and one quick stop during the race. Oh, which championships have you organized? Well, I don't know. Usually you get an invite, but I guess you made it into this one, so I guess you can join it. GT4, GT3 and LMP2. Oh, that's nice. Especially LMP2, I really love to drive them. The Mazda is a really nice car. Ah, you got an invite, perfect. So we will see you here then. When was the LMP2 championship? Because I remember The Rock driving in an LMP2 championship. Wasn't it MEA, I think? Maybe it was another one also. I don't remember. So we have 12 drivers in the lobby already. SVR Spectre joined, TRT Arish joined, Stupid Squab joined, X Absorb X joined, and PTG Eric joined. FLA Fiddy 430 joined, so 2 drivers missing. And then we are ready to go. A 4 season in spring. Oh, that sounds really nice. Well, that sounds interesting. I hope it works out with more drivers than at the Spa 200. It was a really nice race, but unfortunately with not many drivers. So, all the drivers are in the lobby. We switch to spectate. So if all of them say they are ready, then we're fine to go. Oh well, LMP1 is a nice class. I drove it in the FLMS this season, and I think on an endurance race. I really like to drive the LMPs. They're great cars. Yeah, but you should figure it out with the people, cause the Rock and Ballistic had, Ballistic had the same issue when he organized his season, that many people said, yeah, they wanna be part of the season, and after 2 races they had to cancel it. Yeah, well, 3-hour races are really hard. So I can get that point. Oh, thanks you for your follow, official ESET. How are you doing, mate? Yeah, it's a full formation lap. So 1 whole lap. And as soon as you reach the finish line, you're good to go. So I wish you the best for the race then. Bring home a good result for the GRT guys. I believe in you. And it looks like all of the drivers are ready. So we shouldn't need to wait too long for the race start. And there's the launch countdown. So we have SVR Spectre on pole, ART Kermit second, third Amos Hurricane, ART Distinct in fourth, and DDM Gem starting fifth. So today let's start with GRT Arish, as he starts in the middle of the pack. And we're on the track. In 6th position is Amos Mead in his pretty white Porsche, little nudge there to DDM Champ from him. FLA Fitty starting on position 7, as I mentioned, GRT Arish position 8. Stupid Squab starting from 9th spot, X Absorb X is 10th. Position 11, EBT Tiago, as we see the drivers trying to get heat into their tires. Then PTG Eric, position 12, DDM Drive, position 13, and last spot in this lobby, PTG Tavo. So for the restart, well, not for the restart, for the first start into that race, let's switch to ART Distinct, the championship leader. So looks like the drivers are already getting into their positions. We will start in double file formation. That means rows of 2 cars behind each other. SVR Spectres choosing the inside line, and now they're getting into the rows for the start. Now through the last turn here, and onto the start finish line. Little confusion there, but SVR Spectre, the leader, crossed the finish line and the race is on. Good start from everyone here. Amos Huracan went wide there on turn 1, and that's the chance for ART Distinct to overtake him on the inside. And he managed that quite well. Now Amos Huracan on the outside. Can he get his position back? Right now he's in 3rd. But ART Distinct with the faster line around the outside, getting back into 3rd. Amos Huracan driving on the inside through the Parabolica, but now into the hairpin. Oh, a lot of contact there. AMS Meat hit his teammate Amos Huracan because FLA Fitty had a really late break there. And ART Kermit in the meanwhile overtook SVR Spectre, had a better run through the Parabolica. As we see FLA Fitty here gained a few spots. From the start on. Now driving through the Motodrome. But let's switch back to the first 3 drivers. It's really close there. ART Distinct right behind SVR Spectre. Now finishing the first lap. ART Kermit in the lead, SVR Spectre second. Oh, went wide there SVR Spectre. But didn't lose any time. And now SVR Spectre in the slipstream of ART Kermit. Can he overtake him into the hairpin? Oh, contact there between Spectre and Kermit. And Spectre taking the inside to give Kermit the position back. Nice fair play from him after that contact to give him the position back. Behind those 3 in the lead we have AMS Huracan and AMS Meat, so they managed to stay on their positions even though they had their contact with each other. Oh, Spectre right behind ART Kermit there, again wide here. ART Kermit defended on the inside, and now no overtake move from Spectre here. Tight line from ART Distinct, and now they're driving on the Parabolica. A little slide there from ART Distinct, but also Spectre didn't have the best exit here. And we can see Huracan is getting closer, but still too far behind. So Spectre again, this time with the move here through the inside, and that's first position for SVR Spectre. Move through the hairpin. Nice late move there. Outbraked ART Kermit. And now ART Distinct trying to hunt down his teammate. Now getting back into the Motodrome. Amos Huracan behind them is coming closer. And also we have to keep in mind that we are driving with the Forza race regulations. That means corner cutting or, well, I don't think that the contacts are, well, either corner cutting or contact with the others give you penalty time. ART Kermit went wide this time. SVR Spectre managed it better, and Amos Huracan is still coming closer to ART Distinct. Yeah, Distinct lost a lot on the first two positions. Looks like he can't keep the pace with them. Oh, Amos Huracan and ART Distinct went wide here. And now it looks like SVR Spectre can go a bit faster than ART Kermit, building a lead on top of Kermit. And ART Distinct is getting under pressure from Amos Huracan, and Amos Huracan is his closest rival in the championship with just 14 points behind, so if he can keep Huracan behind, he can... Oh, ART Kermit there with two heavy slides there. That cost him a lot of time. We can see Spectre far away now, and Distinct getting closer and closer. And Huracan really close, pushing ART Distinct here through the hairpin. In the background, AMS Mead got the position back on DDM Jam. They are fighting for 5th spot. Oh, wide line from AMS Mead. He lost his spot to DDM Jam. DDM Jam now in 5th position. Oh, ART Kermit slid wide there. The gap to Distinct just around, yeah, 10 meters, 15 meters, 20 meters, depending on the part of the track. So let's switch behind. Looks really close here between DDM Drive FLA Fitty and GRT Arish. And we just saw DDM Drive overtaking FLA Fitty now. Oh, but he went really wide there. But managed to keep his speed high, so he's not losing anything on the drivers behind him. GRT Arish a bit in trouble here. Lost some time cause FLA Fitty was really slow through the hairpin. Now here, passing the Mercedes-Benz Arena. and getting back into the motordrome. So let's switch back. We have PTG Tavo, behind him EBT Diego, so he lost 2 spots. Diego was 12th before. Oh, a little slide there for the PTG driver. And now back on the Parabolica. Oh, PTG Tavo with a wide line here, trying to get back on track, and that's a chance for EBT Diego to get his 13th position. Well done from him. And also he's fast, he's far enough in front not to expect an attack. So let's switch up in front. It looks really close between DDM Cham and Amos Mead. In the meanwhile, Mead in front of Cham. So got that 5th position back, went wide here. We have many on-track battles today through the whole pack. We have a fight in the first 4 positions, then those 2 managed to keep the car on track. Then we have a fight for position 7, 8 and 9, and also in the back we have fights, so there's a lot of heat in today's race. Oh, Amos Mead with the lock up there. But managed not to miss the turn too bad. Also in the meanwhile, PTG Tavo managed to get the position back on EBT Diego. Oh. Okay, luckily no disconnect here. I guess just a little Forza hiccup in the spectator view. SVR Spectre built a little gap to ART Kermit. Spectre still in first position with 1.8 seconds. to ART Kermit. Distinct still behind his teammate, but not able to overtake him on track. And Huracan still close in his back. Now in lap number 10. I know the lap counter says lap 11, but the first lap was the warm-up lap, so the warm-up lap doesn't count. So we're now in lap 10. Amos Huracan close behind ART Distinct. And as he stays in the slipstream here, maybe he can get a chance to overtake the driver in front of him. And as in the lap before, on the exit, ART Kermit with a little steam off his car, off his tires. Oh! I guess that was just the leg that looked a bit weird. Yeah, and Amos Huracan putting a lot pressure on Distinct right now. He got so close to him now. Distinct with the wide line and Huracan with the better exit, but no chance for an overtake here. But he can try to stay behind him, and still no chance around here. But now he's almost pushing him through the turns. But ART Distinct came into the pits as the first driver to do the first quick stop. We have one mandatory pit stop here, so let's switch back to Mead and Cham. They're still fighting right now for 4th spot, but Distinct was far in front of them, and before they were fighting for 5th position. And now DDM Jam on the outside on Amos Mead through the hairpin. Now trying to get a better exit, but little touch there, and that was the chance for DDM Jam. Trying to stay in the slipstream now. Oh, he had a good run there, and now around the outside. Oh, that was a good one. Still close between them. But Amos Mead managed to stay in front, but really good trial from DDM Jam. And also great defending from Amos Mead. Nice fight. So let's see, what else do we have. We have a three-way fight here between Eric, Absorb and Tiago, fighting for 10th position. Eric now getting back on the racing line, defended the inside line there. And Absorb really close to him. Tiago trying to stay in the slipstream of Absorb. He's taking a wide line there. So he's driving more meters, that costs him time definitely. I don't know why he's doing that, but now defending on the inside. No chance for Tiago here around the outside. But he's still staying in striking distance to the driver in front of him. And Tiago puts him under a lot of pressure. He was way closer to Eric in 10th position at the beginning of the lap. Late braking here from Tiago. And also Tevo getting in striking distance on Tiago. Oh, that was close. For 1 second I thought he would hit the driver in front, but he managed it well, and also managed it really good to stay in front of Tevo. Let's switch to Tevo's side, as we can see him right behind Tiago. Oh, nah, still looking good for Tiago. And now looks like Tavo has the better run over Diego. But Diego's car looks a bit more faster on the straights, cause Tavo can't keep up with him. Now had a little view on the outside, but now with the better exit here, trying it on the inside of Diego. Keep it on Dragman. Yes, nice move, nicely done from Tavo. Gained one spot over EBT Diego. We see GRT Arish now in the pits for his first pit stop. And lap by lap, DDM Drive is getting closer to his teammate and AMS Mead. Not much per lap, but it's still a little bit, because they're still fighting for that fourth position at the moment. Oh, but here DDM Drive with the mistake. Locked his brakes up and went wide there. Oh, let's switch to the drivers in front. DDM Champ stays behind Mead here. Oh, but Mead with a really bad exit here. But he managed quite well to defend his position. Through this turn here. And now Amos Mead is coming into the pits for his pit stop. Oh, what happened there to SVR Spectre? He lost his car there and hit the wall on the inside. Luckily no big damage for him. But that looked really weird. He had a nice and comfortable lead. And Kermit under pressure from Huracan. The best lap driven by Huracan with is a 1:44.5. And now Spectre coming into the pits. Let's see where he's coming out. Also Diego and Eric came into the pits. ART Distinct now. Oh, with a mistake in the Motodrome. That cost him some time. And that plays into the hands of SVR Spectre. SVR Spectre leaving the pits now. Yeah, no chance for ART Distinct. It would have been closer if he hasn't gone out into the gravel. And in the meanwhile we have almost the whole field in the pits. Still 4 drivers out on their first set of tires. But it looks like Kermit is coming into the pits now and Hurricane stays out for another lap. So let's stay with Distinct and let's see where he's coming out compared to his teammate. Yeah, Distinct lost a lot of time to ART Kermit. He was way closer before his pit stop. And I guess the gap between them, yeah, that should be what he lost when he went on the gravel. The gap is around, yeah, 3.8 seconds. I guess that is what he lost. Could be. Oh, hey Sandra, how are you? Didn't expect you to be here. How was the food, the dinner? What were you eating? And we have Amos Hurricane coming out of the pits. And he stays behind ART Kermit, wasn't able to overtake him. In those 2 laps he drove more on this set of tires. So we have DDM Jam now in first position, still on his first set of tires. But after the first pit stop, SVR Spectre kept his lead on the cars behind him. Oh, you ate too much. Well, that can happen when you go eat. Was it a buffet? Now we have DDM Jam in the pits, the last one we were missing. He was fighting with AMS Meat before, so let's see where he will get out. But here we have a close fight between GRT Arish and FLA Fitty. Managed to get closer and hit him now. Trying the move on the outside. Sorry, on the inside. Now getting through. GRT Arish now in 8th spot. Really good from him. Potato casserole, brown beans, creamy Brussels sprout, cold cuts, egg. Oh, that sounds really nice. How's the stream so far? Well, it goes pretty well. We had a close fight in the lead, but right now it starts to settle down. But we still have some drivers close to each other. For example, DDM Chem and Amos Mead here. And yeah, Chem managed to overtake his former teammate. Before Mead moved to AMS, he was driving for DDM. And right now they're fighting for position 5 on track. Oh. Oh, we had a disconnect. FLA Fitty with a disconnect. So just 13 drivers left here. That's really unfortunate for him. He had a really good race. And just right now he had a fight with GRT Arish, but unfortunately he dropped out of the lobby. By the way, Sandra, have you noticed your VIP logo? So let's use the time to go through the field. We have still Asphere Spectre in the lead. Lost it early in the race on ART Kermit, but then he managed to get his lead back. ART Kermit in 2nd position. Yes, you're number 1. That's true. It says it on your icon. Amos Hurkan in 3rd managed to overtake ART Distinct through the pit stop period, and ART Distinct in 4th had a little visit into the gravel, so he lost a position. DDM Chem and Amos Mead, they're still fighting, but right now with the better end for DDM Chem. Behind them we have DDM Drive still trying to get closer to them, but it takes a long time for him. He's not that much quicker. GRT Arish just overtook FLA Fitty back in his 8th spot where he started. But a big gap to the cars in front. And behind we have Stupid Squab fighting with Absorb for position 9. And first of the PTG drivers, in the meanwhile, Tavo in front of Eric. And last but not least, EBT Diego. If it's on internet, it's gotta be true. Yes. Also, if it's once in the internet, it stays in the internet. If you become famous, you can write it into your Wikipedia page if you want. Nah, the nudes will be eaten. So, no, they won't stay if you eat the nudes. So let's switch back to Meat and Jam, as they are still delivering some action on track. Oh, by the way, Sandra, if you have time or if you can join, they're doing a Rampage call right now, and I might join after the stream. And now Meat right behind Jam, trying to get this 5th position back. Now, oh, late move to the inside, really good from him. Getting the car slowed down for the turn and back in 5th spot. Really good move from Amos Meat. Congratulations on that one. Braked really late there and managed it quite well. Well, if you can't talk, you can look beautiful and smile and wave like the penguins do. And we have another disconnect. Amos Huracan. Oh, that's a bad one for him. He was the closest title contender to ART Distinct, and now he's out of the race. So even though he won't win the race, he will build a bigger lead in the championship. So it looks still better and better for ART Distinct here. Looks like Kermit is getting closer again on Spectre. Just 7/10 left, the gap between those two. Well, then you can, yeah, beat a creep in the corner if you want. They're racing in Germany today on the Hockenheimring. I think it's in Baden-Württemberg, or is it more far away? I don't think so. It's around 2 or 3 hours by car from my place. Oh, and we passed it when we drove from Holland to my place in July. I don't know if I told you, but we passed it. Yeah, kinda close to me. I don't know, 200 kilometers or 300 kilometers, something like that. I can check. It's 2 hours 5 minutes by car from my place, 209 kilometers. That's actually not that far away. No, I've never been there to watch any races, but I passed it a few times on the highway. For example, that's a regular route you take from the south, for example, when you drive to Cologne or somewhere else in Belgium or the Netherlands, then you drive over the A8 to, yeah, and past the Hockenheimring. And right now in the race, just 6, if we count this lap also, then 6 lap plus this one left in this race. We have still Spectre in first position, Kermit close behind him. Unfortunately, with a disconnect, he was in third before Amos Huracan. Now, not anymore in the race. There we have ART Distinct. Oh, his car looks really damaged in the back. But luckily for him, no damage to the important parts of his car, so he can still drive fast. Amos Mead and DDM Jam still close together and fighting, and now DDM Drive is getting really close to them. Well, it's still around 2 seconds, I guess, but the gap gets smaller and smaller. Then we have GRT Arash because of the disconnect of Amos Huracan in 7th spot in the meanwhile. Stupid Squab in 8th position. Absorb position 10. Position 9. Position 10 for PTG Tavo. PTG Eric in 11th spot and EBT Diego in 12th position. You mean my favorite driver? Well, I have to say I need to be neutral, so I can't have a favorite driver. But I have to say, in my heart, I am cheering for my teammate because he's participating in the race, so I'm always hoping that he brings home a good result in the race. But it's not like I have a favorite one of them. They're all good guys, they're all fast guys. And I like to race with them, if I'm able to race with them, because some of them are, well, might be quicker than me, so I just see them at the beginning of the race or when they pass me through the race. Oh, GT Arash with a mistake there. sent the car into a slide, but luckily he didn't spun, because otherwise he would have lost a lot of time. But so he's still able to keep going. Yeah, that's okay. You can still cheer for me even though if I'm not racing, if I'm just commentating what's going on. But you can cheer, well, maybe you can cheer next year a couple of times, cause then I guess I will drive a few races, but in another game. Oh, Spectre there with a mistake. Went out on the curb and had a little slide through turn 1. But the gap to Kermit got bigger. Well, I don't think that any of those cars has flames on it. Not a big mistake, but late braking there from Spectre. Not the best line through the hairpin. And yeah, through the rest of the race, ART Distinct wasn't able to close the gap again, so yeah. Looks like he's just trying to bring home the result. Also, it looked like in a few scenes when we showed him in the last couple of laps as he's in a bit of trouble, or maybe just losing his concentration. But he seems to be able to bring that third spot home. And that will mean that he built his lead in the championship over the others after the disconnect of Amos Huracan. I guess after this race his closest rival will be Spectre. But he's still getting 192 points for that third spot, so there will still be around 25 points gap between them, between Spectre and Distinct. So the championship is still open in the last race, or for the last race. No wonder with so many points to collect. But Spectre has to gain a lot of points to Distinct, otherwise, yeah, like I said, 25 points more. And now we reach the final lap of this race. Spectre is still leading in front of Kermit. The gap between those two got bigger again. And once again, after the last race where Spectre already brought home a victory, it seems like he's bringing home another one, and that would make him the first one to win 2 races in the championship. ART Takashi won the first race, ART Distinct the second one, and SVR Spectre the third one. Today we are in the 4th round of the series, just 2 corners to go, and ART Kermit far enough behind. And that's the win for SVR Spectre. First position for him today, again after his win 3 weeks ago. 2 weeks? No, 3 weeks ago. ART Kermit brought it home in 2nd position. And 3rd spot for ART Distinct. Congratulations to the podium and to SVR Spectre. DDM Jam, really close finish with Amos Mead managed to bring it home in 4th, Amos Mead in 5th, and DDM Drive, he finished in 6th spot. GRT Arish brought it home in 7th position, making some fun of his finish. Stupid Squab finished 8th spot. Absorb 9th. Then we have Tevo in 10th position, Tiago in 11th, and PTG Eric lost some time in the end. Brought it home in 12th. Yeah, GG Erish had a really good race and really good pace through the race. Unfortunately, it was a bit unlucky for you in the beginning, but it was still a really strong race for you. Yeah, and that was it, the Hockenheimring round 4 today in the TORA Cayman GT4 Cup. Yeah, next week, same time as today, 8 PM UK time, we will see us back again for the 5th and final round at the Nürburgring Nordschleife. So tune in again next week. I hope you enjoyed the race. Also, again, congratulations to the drivers. To the driver who finished in 1st, SVR Spectre, to the podium, and to all the other drivers who finished and raced today. Yeah, that's a good news that your internet was working today. Yeah, definitely. I mean, 9 laps. Yeah, it's 9 laps, I think. Around the Nordschleife will be quite interesting. I'm really looking forward to this one. So yeah, stay tuned or tune in next week I wish you all a good night, good evening. See you next week. Bye.